how to plan to grow a business and save taxes. This is really the best of both worlds, and it's something, if you do the proper planning, you can help bring into being and possibly maximize your net gain after the sale of the business. So it's something we'll be jumping in today. I'm Shawn McBride. I'm a business lawyer. I work with business owners and business leaders. I help them set up their businesses, help them get going, and help them look at how to optimize things. And one thing that's always sitting in the background is taxes. How do we manage the tax burden both now and in the future, right? So we not only want to be looking at minimizing taxes now, but we also want to be thinking towards an eventual sale. And what we want to look at here is what tax advantageous programs do we have, right? So one thing that we'll be looking at is how can we group things in such a way that we're going to get more capital gains tax if possible, right? How do we structure things in that way? We also may want to look at how do we do the sale at the end, and can we potentially use an installment sale or another strategy to break out those taxes, right? Because if you're selling a business and you take all of the tax hit in the year of sale, that can be a real disadvantage, right? That can push you up to a super high bracket, and then you come crashing back down once you get all those assets invested, versus having a setup where you structure the tax over time. So all of this is planning that's done, and what I like to do is sit down with the company and their accountants and work out the process to say, how do we structure this and what projections can we do? And that's a lot of what we're doing, is we're doing projections of taxes. We're figuring out where we are now and where we're going next. So we build the projections, we build the systems to make sure that we're moving forward, and then we look at everything as a total picture to make sure we're getting the best tax outcomes. So it's a lot of planning, a lot of projecting early on, and then thinking about what buckets do things go into and how does that affect our structure. And then at the sale point, how do we set up the sale in a tax efficient way to make sure that the tax surprise doesn't hit the client? If you have questions or comments that are general in nature, you can drop them below, suggestions for videos. Don't put your specific questions that would be confidential down there. Other people will see them, so you'll lose any confidentiality you have, so don't do that. But do feel free to comment with general ideas, and consider subscribing to our channel. We got a whole library of past videos about business and business law, and we'll have more coming for you here in the near future. Thanks for tuning in today, folks.